Hi, and welcome to today's podcast. My name is Chelar Divi, and I'm going to be speaking on the topic value bites, leveraging the power of the internet and social media. And this topic is going to be a part of the unscripted series. In this series, many other topics will be revealed, and we'll be having an in-depth look into the dynamics of what we call today's modern living. All right, now let's refocus on today's topic, value bites, leveraging the power of internet and social media. We'll be looking at the role of social media and the internet as a catalyst for creating significant value. Please take a listen. There is a market for everything. People of all ages can tap into various market segments and create value. You can start adding value the moment you're born. If you doubt this, a perfect example is when Jay-Z, a famous rap musician, included his daughter's baby cries in his song, Glory. You can Google that, you can fact check that, and this enabled her to become a Guinness World Record holder. In other words, we're simply saying she created value as an infant. May not be by her making, but she created value nonetheless. So if your parents, my parents, didn't set us on similar path, this podcast is here to make you aware of the importance of creating value as a wealth building strategy. There's a growing realization of the immense power of the internet to create value. Your idea doesn't have to resonate with everyone, no. Just with your target audience. You have a niche, you have a segment of the market, you have a target audience. It is your role, it is my role to identify that niche and provide value to them in the best way you can. However, in doing this, I always encourage everyone to seek the greater good, so that in whatever things you put out on the social media, on the internet, because of the sheer power of these platforms, I encourage everyone to seek the greater good. Value means different things to different people. The most significant way to create value is to start with yourself, because you are a tremendous source of value. You'll get to understand why I am making this assertion in the course of our discussion. If you didn't know that you're a tremendous source of value, you can thank yourself for tuning in and listening. That in itself is value. Understanding the internet and social media's impact on society today should motivate you to seize the opportunity, especially regarding value creation. The internet age is here, and it can lead many into great wealth if they take advantage of it. Do you know that you can transform your everyday activities into value? You're washing dishes, you're exercising, yoga sessions, you're playing the piano. Let me give you an example. The Kardashians, the popular and well-known Kardashians, famous family, did just that. They would take camera crews on their shopping sprees, their travels and getaways, filming their everyday lives. Well, I might not want to copy that model, but at least you have an idea of the potential that is in you. Recently, there's this popular skit maker, or should I say comedian, in my home country. Well known. His name is Brain Jota. He made a skit that went viral. In that skit he created, he used a relatively unknown song, or to put it more specifically, he danced to a relatively unknown song. And that content ended up becoming a viral sensation. Not only did he boost his own career, he hugely impacted the career of the musician whose song was played on his skit. So he created value directly for himself and indirectly for the musician. Personally, I have even never heard that song, but because that skit went viral, it's now in the mouth of almost everyone in my country. That is the power of the internet and the leverage provided by social media. It's like a lottery. Anything you put on social media could change your life. Really. Your chances increase as you produce more content. In today's world, there's a desperate need for occupation, in whatever form it may take. People have the need to be occupied, whether it's with reading books, watching, comedy skits, you name it. With the advancement of AI and automation reducing physical demands of daily tasks, people have more free time. So we're in a world where automation is becoming a household occurrence. Automation is the order of the day. You really don't have to engage in a physical demanding task in order to achieve a goal. It's all around us. Robots doing the things we hitherto knew human beings to do. So this is freeing up more time for human beings. And this implies that there will be an increasing demand for value creation on social media. That's the implication. Because of the need to be occupied. The advent of smart devices, social media, and the internet has introduced a new concept I'll call social media internet occupation. Don't let stereotypes define you with their narrow perspectives. You need to start perceiving holistically. If actions considered immoral, like gangsterism, porn, can command an audience, think about what you could achieve by simply living your life and presenting it as something valuable. By the way, let me add, I firmly believe in the saying, live and let live. You might even package something from your daily life that could stop a war. Have you ever thought of that? Your daily routine, well organized and put in content form, uploaded to the social media, could avert a disaster, because you'll be engaging someone who might have otherwise caused harm. You can help build society while simultaneously building wealth and creating value. Whether it is singing, you can entertain your audience and inspire them at the same time. You could encourage someone to adopt a healthier diet, learn to ride a bicycle, play tennis, or play the piano. The possibilities are endless. If the porn industry, which commands $1 billion market, can reach its target audience, then there's no shame in pursuing your passion, especially if you aim to make the world a better place. I'm using the porn industry as an example, because of the controversy. As I mentioned earlier, I live by the principle live and let live. It's simply used in the context of an example. Let me also say this. If someone tries to belittle or look down on you, remind them that they cannot support the lifestyle you want and that their opinions should only drive you to achieve more success. I mean, there's a common saying, talk is cheap. So, opinions of people regarding you, unless they are constructive criticism, but if they're just trying to condescend or talk down on you, or make mockery of you because you're trying to create value, then your response should be to use that as the fuel to further energize your passion to create value and exploit the internet and the social media. So even if they can fund your lifestyle, they may not even be willing to. Your priority is to create value and build wealth doing so. Are you still holding back? Are you still second guessing yourself? Here are some candid truths and aspects that should preoccupy you in your quest for value creation today. The first candid truth is this: health is wealth. If you are in good health, you are wealthier than millions of people, including those who are in the habit of criticizing, mocking, condescending you. You are wealthier than them, because only through good health can you really advance your purpose and the things you have set your mind to do. So you are wealthier than millions of people. You don't have a dark cloud hovering over your head. So you are wealthier than millions of people if you're in good health. Be grateful for that. That is priceless, and that cannot be substituted for anything. If you are not in the best shape, make improving your health a priority. A healthy body and mind are the foundations for long-lasting wealth and guaranteed value creation. Exercise regularly, rest, enjoy family time, inculcate having a balanced diet, go for regular checkups. Regular medical checkups is encouraged in order to nip any health issue in the body right from the very beginning, at its inception. So it is encouraged to attend regular medical checkups. Enrolling with health management services so that you can keep tabs on your health. These are areas to explore in order to keep your health in tip-top shape and stay healthy. Second candid truth: your life matters. Your life is a big deal. Being alive means you still have something to offer the world. That's true. That's very true. I believe so much in that. You can make a difference. You are not powerless. Even small actions like making yourself a cup of tea demonstrate your capacity to effect change. Right? Unlike a deceased, brutal dictator. Now, this is used in the context of an example. I'm sure you've heard or you've read or you stumbled upon stories of dictators, rulers of countries, brutal, sinister, who once commanded armies, legions. Many who especially are deceased now, you observe, can no longer act because life has been taken out of them. They cannot even make themselves those little things that you can do for yourself, like making yourself a cup of coffee, not to talk of commanding the armies they once commanded. So you have the advantage of life. Don't waste time. Give the world a story, something memorable. Those who achieved beautiful things while alive are remembered and cherished, and their memories are cherished as well. You have the opportunity to leave your mark on the world. Candid truth number 3. Everyone has flaws. No one is perfect. And everyone has something to be ashamed of. Well, you may even say, I've really not done anything to be ashamed of. But remember, by association, maybe you come from a group, a race, or something that has done something not so, moral, so to speak, or So by association, there's always something to say, okay, we can improve on this, we would have done better. Maybe your people, where you come from, things like that, So, I say this to remind every one of us that we should not allow anyone put us down. The concept of perfection is an illusion. Nobody stands on pure merit alone. Learn from your experiences. Learn from your experiences of those around you. Don't be a prisoner of your experiences, and don't let your experiences define you. Choose your identity and work towards it while using the internet and social media to maximize value creation. You don't choose every situation. Let's not forget, you don't choose where you're born. Things like where you come from, your ancestry, maybe to the point that you get to the age of 18, you really don't choose a lot of things. Maybe until the point you become an adult, you meet certain situations that you have no power to control at some point in your life. Like I mentioned, who your parents are, your ancestry, where you come from, things like that are not your own making. This is why nobody can truly put you down. In spite of your place of birth, where you come from, you can always choose your own identity and carve your own image. Remember, even those who try to discourage you, who try to embarrass you and look down on you, even if they can support the kind of image or the kind of identity or lifestyle you desire for yourself, they really might not even lift a finger to do anything. The naysayers don't matter in the scheme of things when it comes to what you want to do and how far you want to carry on in your purpose, your dreams, your aspirations. Opinions change. The opinions of today may not be the opinions of tomorrow. This is because we live in a dynamic world. And don't forget, if you take a sample of those who have an opinion of you, even if you add another 200 years to their age, they'll just be in the next 2 centuries, they'll be long forgotten. This is why you must press on when you have a strong conviction of whatever it is you are doing that can change your life positively, impact your life positively, and possibly others around you. So opinions are not expected to weigh you down. And remember, you have to promote yourself shamelessly. Be unapologetic about promoting yourself, your work, and projecting yourself on the world stage. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I believe it's going to be an enjoyable ride, an eventful ride, a learning curve as we advance in our life's journey. Thank you.